Okay. There we are. So I have my microphone set up in a different position. So let me know if it seems bad. Or good. Or better. Hopefully it's better. I'll have more space to work with. And hopefully it's not as punchy. So here's the sprue of the Lightning Fighter. Is it too dark? It's always dark on this monitor. But I think that means it usually looks pretty good elsewhere. Right. The old black and white sheets. I wonder if I need to move my camera up a bit. Let's move it up. Let's see. It's a little blurry, maybe? Let's see. Your video. I can't remember. Does that make it sharper or blurrier? Let's see. Sharper? Blurrier? It's optimum. I think it's good. How are things for you tonight, Mr. Bython? I am so tired still. I've developed some arthritis in my hand, which apparently is a symptom of long COVID. Side effect? Maybe side effect is the correct word. There's gonna be 3 of these guys. So I guess I'll build each step before moving on to the next of all 3. So not small. Like this is the what do they call them? Fuselage. The plane versus upper scale. This dude. It's like an average 32mm dude. So they're not gonna be small. Let me a good size. Pod size. Get a knife. You have to get a charger? Ah, yes. I'm using my Christmas headphones for audio, listening to the music. Pretty good. I don't know if I have volume on them though, like I did the old ones, so it feels a little loud. And I have my Twitch set to Warhammer, so maybe some people will drop by. You never know. At least it's supposed to be set to that Warhammer. I'll check it later. Alright, 1, 2, 3. So I don't know. I guess no one knows if the arthritis is going to be permanent. I'll just have arthritis in this. Just these 2 fingers mainly. A little bit in my pinky. Not so much in my thumb and forefinger, so. Sometimes I accidentally drop things. It's been the biggest side effect I've noticed. The details are very nice. Music isn't overpowering. You can hear me? Perfect. And 3. Let's cut it out now. See, initially, like, grasping things is painful until I hold it with these 2 fingers. Well, my finger and thumb. And that's not so bad, so. I don't think it's going to affect my hobbying too much. Yeah, regarding what we were discussing earlier about 3D printing. You know, like resin printing keeps improving. So I feel like eventually it'll be set up to a place where we'd both be comfortable. Not yet, you know? Not yet. Or they'll come with something even better, maybe, than resin printing. Who knows? I think I have something in my mustache. Where was the other one? Maybe it was just along the sides. Here? Did I already get this? So yeah, after getting that Shylone in the Battletech Kickstarter, I've had planes on my mind. But yeah, I was waiting for my kid to fall asleep last night, reading the Fluff on Knights. Now I'm kind of tempted by those Imperial Knights too. Still not really tempted by the Titans. I don't know why, but the Titans don't really appeal to me. Okay. So I assembled Lord Felthius in cohort. In bits and pieces. And I used this, this thicker stuff. I switched over to a thinner brush with it. Which works better, because I find the thick brush just kind of gloops it everywhere. But even the thinner brush, sometimes it kind of pulls up on the rod, and then it just like drops down all at once, so... Which one is it? This one in particular. Kind of got a gloopy looking face. You like the figures in the Aeronautica starter? Yeah. That's a good starter for sure. So, what I am saying is that this stuff is really good for gap filling. Also converted all the little Nurglings. So they could be a Nurgling swarm. I think they look pretty good. Cute anyway. Rather than having them on these bases. So I think what I'll do... Stick with this easier to control Tamiya extra thin. I also added a few more musics I had my music library, including the one that I was using for Rosie stuff. So there's gonna be some kid kind of songs going on, like this one. Yeah, it's good to me. I wonder what the plan was, keeping these separate. Maybe I'll trim that up a little more. Guess where we want it. So there we go. It's one. Yeah, this is the fun part about cleaning your room, is finding things. You're like, oh, this, oh, that. How did that end up over there? I forgot I even had this. Usually doesn't happen to me. Usually I remember what I bought. I don't really have any idea of how I want to build the weapons on these. A lot of people say, though, that it's so small it doesn't really matter anyway, you know? Because WYSIWYG is a little hard to tell, even if it's proper WYSIWYG. So I'll probably just build them up as a little variety. You found those giants, which will be handy? Yeah, definitely. You like the Warhound Titans? I always thought they kind of looked strange with their heads sticking out. Appropriately named. Sure. But yeah, I like all the knights. I was looking at them again earlier. I could definitely say I like the aesthetic of the knights. I'd love to have a classic Space Marine army. Or detachment, at least. Maybe resurrect my white scars the way they were back in the late 90s. Yeah, in epic scale. Or not epic scale, 8mm. I was watching, I think it was Little Legions yesterday, showing off all the stuff he printed and painted. It's very cool. There's a lot of Horus Heresy era stuff in the 3D print. But what I want is the earlier style 90s Rhino, the Land Raider, like the full tracks ones, no covers on the top. And lots of bikes, of course. Lots of Mark 7 power armor. But if I could, add some white scars kind of flair to them, that'd be perfect. Bikes, bikes, bikes. Gotta have a lot of bikes for white scars. Get some land speeders, some assault marines. If they have STLs for it, I wouldn't mind. Yeah, I think this STL is for both the big chonky metal land speeder I have, plus the one that came in the 3rd edition box set, because I had both of those running. And some scouts. Those also I didn't mind. White scarring up a bit. I never had scout bikes, but I always wanted them. That'd be so cool. You don't remember the tank? The name of the tank? Yeah, because there's like the rhinos. It's like all the epic stuff I have is the stuff I wouldn't mind seeing upscaled. I know they have names for the patterns of both of those things, but I can't remember what they are off the top of my head. I never ran any dreadnoughts with my Space Marine or White Scars, but I wouldn't mind some too. The Furibundo pattern ones. Which I think they had in original Epic. Hey, Chris. Did you see there's another new Chris in the Nordic Wizard Games Discord? But he's a Christian. Not a Christopher. I think it's the Poros. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm certain if I looked it up, I would find out. But I know there's like 3 different Space Marine land speeders. I never had the first one, which was very strange looking. But I had the big chunky metal one that always broke my flight stand base. And then I had the the more modern style one, which I don't think they've ever updated. But sometimes they have a different variant of it, I believe. So yeah, I think a little Imperial soup would be really cool. Maybe I could have an Imperial Guard army that's kind of themed around the White Scar's homeworld. They could be transported around in the Valkyries. Valkyrie? That I'll build next on another stream. So I'll have to decide on a paint scheme for those guys. And it'll probably be separate from these, which will be Imperial Navy. Too many Chris's. Any is too many. We got one Chris and it's too many. I do know the 3 forces you've been thinking of, and I can't remember them. But you told me. There's one of Iron Hands. Did you say Iron Hands? Maybe you said Iron Hands. Except for the Space Marine chapters I've been collecting too, but I've always wanted to go back to the White Scars. I just want them to look proper. And if they do come out with 8mm Epic, officially, there'll probably be a lot of Primaris dudes, I bet. Unless they keep it in the Horus Heresy era, which would be cool. What's Chris up to? You've actually been playing board games more than hobbying? Nice! Do you think you burned out? Yeah, it happens. 3 2K armies last year. So that's a lot. You know me, I never really paint much of one particular thing, so... All the same, though, I definitely felt burnt out and COVIDized last month. I haven't quite recovered this month. But not too bad. It's getting better. I'll show you something, Chris. Just give me one sec. I got Lord Felthius and his tainted cohort, and I made a Nurgling swarm out of the extra Nurglings that come with it. They look pretty great. They look like they're having a good time, you know? Here for a good time. I'll use my original White Scars paint scheme, which is slightly off the regular White Scars. But I think it would still look good in 8mm. That's right. A bit of Nurgle. It was bound to happen. Working with the public so much. Did you ever get any Adeptus Titanicus or Aeronautica Imperialis, Chris? I don't remember if you said. Oop. Blood Angels, Space Wolves, and Iron Warriors. That's right. Did I say Iron Warriors or did I say Iron Hands? I often get those two confused. Which one are Chaos? Iron Warriors or Iron Hands? But yeah. I always felt it felt more appropriate to have Imperial soup rather than a full Space Marine army. I could see a full Imperial Guard army. Especially an epic scale. A full Space Marine army seems like a lot. Okay. Those are done. Let's see, what's next? We are putting on part 5 and part 4. Part 5? I said Iron Hands? Chaos is Iron Warriors. Okay, thanks. Iron Warriors can use some of the Imperial Guard stuff. Oh, yeah. Iron Hands are loyalists. Alright, so Iron Warriors. Chaos. Iron Hands are loyalists. Got it. And are they related? Is my next question. That's 5 and 4. The fight stands and the bases for these are really cool. And I do have some by me. Okay, cool. Actually, I don't think I have the stands, but I do have the bases. Little tiny pieces. I was reading one review of this game, and the guy was complaining because they took this pattern of Lightning Strike Fighter instead of the other one. So I mean, from the pictures, I thought they looked pretty cool, so I guess I'll see once it's all built. Just like that. Just like that. Ooh, not like that. Oh yeah, just like that. Okay. And this is in the front. Oh. Just drop it in. Alright. Perfect. Just gonna jiggle it around. Yourself in there. And you. Right there. It's kind of rough there. Can we trim it a little? Let's do it. Okay. Okay, let's see. Like Hand of the Emperor is how I remember. Hey, that makes sense. And like Warrior of Chaos. Iron Warriors were a chapter before they turned on them. As they were jealous of another chapter. Uh-oh. Getting jelly. I'm still not really attached to any of the traitor chapters. I guess Death Guard's the closest. I wouldn't say I'm super into Death Guard as a Traitor Legion. But I do like Death Guard as a full-fledged Chaos force. Because they're all gross looking. And they're fun to paint. I got a box of Mark III power armors to do up when the mood sets in. You like the Sons of Malice? Yeah. Malal. Relictors are kind of like Malal worshippers in a way, since they're a traitor legion. Though they're still loyal to the Empire. Mostly they just want to hunt chaos with chaos. The only problem with Relictors is that I feel at 8mm scale they'd be a little boring. Visually. Where's my dudes? Where's my dudes? Boom. I don't make it on here anymore. Oh, I was gonna do something with it, so I washed them. No. Here's one. It's pretty dusty now. But yeah, light gray, black pauldrons. Not the most visually stimulating horse in a small scale. I guess it's kind of like early war Germans. Ugh. They certainly wouldn't look appropriate with horse heresy era stuff. Yes, they are. Definitely a modern, well, not modern, past the horse heresy era. Equipped force. Let's see. Your faction would either be hard to do in 8mm. Yeah, Ethereal Phoenix. It's close to Blood Angels, yeah. You might be able to figure out the paint scheme at a lower scale. Celestial Lines would be pretty easy to do. So if I couldn't get some proper conversion bits going for White Scars, I would definitely consider Celestial Lines. There we go. They definitely got some personality in these guys. People say this game is really fun too, so Mr. Bythorn and I will have to try it for sure sometime to get everything assembled and painted. The Tau, I think I'm going to do a digital urban camo. That's what I thought when I first looked at him. Which is pretty close to the original paint scheme anyway. I've been itching to do some digital urban camo again on something. It's funny, I have a chat window. Whatever. There we go. Let's see. 7 Chris's in the Nordic Wheels game server. 4 was wrong. Chris number 4 was wrong? Oh yeah, that's what I missed. I wanted to see if Chris had been doing small scale, and he said none. Epic proxies? Yeah. Unfortunately, I'm just really enamored with 8mm. I think I'll look through my 6mm stuff and see if anything is a bit oversized. If it would fit into my 8mm forces in a productive and meaningful way. He's dropping. Alright, you. Yeah, I'm loving these planes. I'm excited even though not even the first one's built. I think that's always a good sign when you're excited by something even halfway through the build. There we go. That's in. Perfect. Step 3. How many steps is there? 5? Step 5. 6. Well, 6 is just the flight stand, so that doesn't count. So 5 steps, and I'm on step 3. And step 3 is just one part. Okay. Put part in here. Perfect. Alright. Squad goals. Those are 6. 1, 2. The other one's hiding here. Alright. How many fighters and bombers in that set? For... let's see. I think it's 3 and 3 for the Imperials. But maybe it's 2 and 3. Yeah, maybe it's 2 Imperial bombers and 3 fighters. And 3 and 3 for Tau? No, maybe it's 3 and 2 there too. I don't remember now. Let's say 3 and 2. So I don't know. Yeah, definitely. It's definitely a good starter. I don't know if it's the best price. But, you know, it's GW for you. Let's see. Chris potentially could get a game in with a real person if you felt like driving for 14 hours. I feel like your cousins are real people. It's kind of harsh, man. All right. Part 1. Some kind of orientation to them, or just either way? Looks like either way to me. Oh wait. Yeah, I guess it's kind of got a certain rounding. Yeah, it does. Okay. Well, that's nice. Oop. So, gaming news on my home front is that my daughter's aunts bought her the My Little Pony Tales of Equestria RPG. Chris might have seen that in the Nordic Wheels of Games chat. And I can't stop thinking about ponies. But all three of us are supposed to make characters together. Myself, my wife, and my daughter. My wife just keeps wanting to lie in bed on her phone. So I'm trying to rouse her into all of us getting together. See, the character sheets are really cool. They have like a line art for a pony, but then you draw in like the hair and the cutie mark and you can color it and stuff. It's all really fun. That's what I want to do. I got all the designs in my head and I want to put it on paper, but I don't want it just to be me and my daughter doing it and then my wife falling behind. I guess she could always just use a pre-made character. But she seems to want to make her own character. And then, you know, we're going to play this Tales of Equestria starter. So it has like a choose your own adventure style campaign in it. So you don't need a GM or anything. And if we decide we like it, then we're going to get back to her aunts. And her Aunt Catherine will game master a setting for us. And Aunt Miriam can also play. Yeah, getting engaged in gaming is really cool. She was kind of bored when we were trying it out. But I think maybe the setting wasn't conducive. Rosie was bored, that is. Ah. You want to play Epic with someone who's as turbo nerd on 40k as you? Nice. I'm not even turbo nerd like that. Alright, step 4. Tail, wings, and then you gotta choose the guns. I think. So if you want a lightning strike fighter, then you gotta do blast cannons. And if you don't want it... Alright, let's look at this. Last cannon, last cannon. Last cannon, last cannon. Last cannon, last cannon. Last cannon, last cannon. Oh, wait, are these a different style? Oh yeah, they are. Okay. But you only get the option for one? But otherwise they fit in there? Maybe. Maybe. Well, I'm not sure. Let's cut one off and see. Alright, Mr. Chris. We will see you soon. Seems like it fits just fine. There's a spot for it. I guess you can only build one this way, though? Six. You got different missile options. Seems like a mix of missiles just be the most exciting, so that's what I'll do. We got 3 racks on the bottom. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I see. 1 wing, 2 wing, 3 wings. Says you got options, doesn't say what the options are. Maybe you have to read the book to find out. Well, just load her up. Just load her up. That's it. That's what we should do. Just load her up. Alright. So let's put the weapons aside for a sec. So I don't think that'll interfere. Well, let's see. Let's see if they'll interfere. Niner. Eater. Let's see. Only one jet the way you want. Suck. If you want them all the same. Yeah. Well, I guess then you have to buy all those kits, right? Wonder how tall the Titans and Knights will be beside Gundam Artifact and Battletech. Well, the bigger Knights, the Porphians, I guess they're called, look pretty chunky. I mean, they're much bigger than a Primaris. If you look up Super Saiyan, he does a lot of building and comparing videos, so you can kind of get an idea that way. If you measure your Battletech to a Primaris, then see how he compares the Knights and stuff to a Primaris. Alright, so if that's here, does that interfere with putting this in? I don't think so. Alright, so that's what we'll do. We'll put those wings in first. And we put that over the side. Okay, let's put it up here. And the tails. They're all 7. Okay. So I think you're looking at Titans being much bigger than Gundam Artifacts and Battletech. And some of the smaller Knights might be of a similar size. But Porphian will definitely still be bigger than, I think, all but the biggest of the Battletech. I think they'll be pretty similar, I think, to the Gundam Artifact. They'll maybe taller. They'll probably look bulkier anyway. Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad at all. details. Yeah, these didn't take too long to build, that's for sure. Not that I'm done yet, but I suspect it won't be too much longer. Gundam versus Titan. You think you know which one to win? Titan's got a lot of weird science going on, though. I can always throw things for a loop. Which types? Yeah. That's the thing, too. You never know what kind of Gundams there are. For mobility, though, Gundams definitely have it. Yeah, I should probably put a little there. That'll be good, I bet. Oh yeah. Yeah, I don't think it's ugly at all. I think it's rather charming. Yeah, I know you said before that they're boxy, which is definitely true. They're definitely boxy. They also have a brutal charm to them. Alright, that's one. It would be hard to pick Imperial or Tau. Yeah, I know. I want both. And you know what? I actually even like the Eldar. And of course, I mean, who doesn't like the Orcs, really? So, to me, like everything in Aeronautica Imperialis looks good. I'm not sure if the Necron stuff is out yet or not. I haven't checked. But that could be cool too. I know a company that does 6mm, not Necrons. And the work is good. Pretty sure I have some in my drawer. A 6mm drawer. So yeah, lots of airbrushing on these. Just watching Cult of Paint do up some Aeronautica Imperialis. And he's using a dot filter method, which looked really cool, so I want to try that out. On the Imperial ones, should give him a nice streaky look. Add some weathering to him. And contrast them with the Tau, which I'll keep very clean looking. They don't show any Necrons? Okay. There's books coming out for Necrons, though. so maybe it's on Forge World. Could be hiding on Forge World. You know, like to hide things on Forge World. Yeah, Chris Bellow had a review on the book, I think last month. But yeah, with the shipping the way things are, it could definitely be delayed. Oop, look at that. Yeah, Meeple Mart still has the original starter set with the orcs and the Imperials. Man, these go together really nicely. I'm very impressed. Not every GW kit goes together quite as nicely as these have, that's for sure. Yeah, these will be fun to paint when I get around to painting. Ah, so the Necrons are on the Forge World site. The Croissant. I bet those are pretty pricey. How much are they looking? $58 for how many? Or two? Okay. Honestly, that's not too far above some of the regular plastic kits. So not terrible. Ground assets, yeah. I saw some at the Sentry Box too. And I think they were Forge World. So they're definitely resin. I guess you can have resin. GW and not be Forge World. But yeah, the ground assets look really cool. When I picked this up, the nerd at the counter said he didn't know anyone who played this game. And he was also very quick talking. And didn't seem to want to have a conversation about it, so. That was that. But yeah, maybe we can meet up there. Have a little game. Turrets and Battletech? Yeah, definitely. Night Shroud is 2 for 58. Alright. So these are definitely smaller, I think, than the Shylone. I don't have my Shylone handy to compare. Awesome. Oh, Chris is back. To be fair, I don't know many people that do. Play the game? Yeah. Planes is kind of niche. The ones that do seem to be really into it, though. Yeah. I keep hearing good things. Anyone who's ever played it loved it, even though it's not their main game. You know, it's a nice side game. You're not getting a lot of shifts now. Hi. I have shifts, that's for sure. Kind of a mix of full days and part days. This week and the next. Last week I had less days, but they were full days. Alrighty, everybody gets some missiles. Come get your missiles. Yeah, we've been, well, a local guy who's on YouTube called Heresy Productions, his name is Palmer, has been really into Apocalypse? It's basically epic apocalypse. So, apocalypse, but in epic scale. And he's got a 3D printer, so he's been printing out a lot, and that's made me and Brad really want to jump in. Mr. Bythron. And I have been thinking about Aeronautica Imperialis for a little bit. So, I decided to start there. And who knows? If there's enough people who want to play Epic Apocalypse, then maybe we can run as a team. If we just have like a few resources each, we can get together as a big force. That'd be a lot of fun. 8 centimeter by 3 centimeter? What's the body? I guess I have it all assembled now. So, what's my centimeters at? 18 to... Looks like it's just over 20 and a half for wingspan. 18 to 20 and a half is how many centimeters? 2.5 centimeters. And so I imagine the Cylone is 3 centimeters. And then let's see, length 18 to 13. I was reading it backwards. All right, here, let's go like this. 12 to almost 17, so almost 5. So yeah, the Shylone is way bigger than these guys. Yeah, it seems like a really cool project. If you look up on YouTube too, you'll see a few people doing 6mm and 8mm Epic Apocalypse, including one very salty nerd guy. I was watching his videos and I read one of his comments and I'm like, oh, this guy shouldn't be allowed to respond to people in his own videos. But I mean, his content was good. It was cool to see. So that has value. Yeah, some people are not good at interacting. And he's not in a Facebook war. He's just responding to his own comments. Maybe be nice to the people watching your videos. The person he was getting salty with wasn't even really insulting his work or anything. He was just talking about net epic instead of Epic Apocalypse. This guy, yeah, just kind of flew off the handle. Yeah, that's right. We'll be a team. But I think I'll get some knights too. Further down the line. And I'll see if I have any infantry options. get a force together. Yeah, I think it'd be a lot of fun being a team. Not enough team games in this world. Not true community. Yeah. I'll send you a link to the video if I can remember to later. So I think this will be the longest part of the assembly, is just cleaning up these little missiles. A little too deep on that missile. Yeah, this guy's pretty new too. He doesn't have much of a community. Alright. I should still be here. My daughter doesn't have school for the next 5 days because I don't know why. I never know why. Well, one of them was a holiday. Monday's a holiday. It's family day. Alrighty. Let's get these whatever guns they are on. Should be good. So there. COVID stuff? COVID stuff. No, not COVID stuff. Teacher stuff, I think. Honestly, they said, and I can't remember why. It's possibly they're going to like teacher conferences to learn to be better teachers or whatever. I feel like kids are out of school a lot. Alright, Chris. What do you think? Big missiles closer to the fuselage? Or farther away? I feel like bigger missiles are usually closer to the fuselage. I'm gonna wait for your response. And you too, Bythron. Should I put my big missiles closer to the fuselage or farther away? I don't know if you can see it. This is what I think. I think the bigger one here, and then the two smaller missiles will be out there more. You vote close? I bet Chris votes close. What do you think, Chris? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Wait, close? Yeah. Awesome. Oh, way too much. I think I might need tweezers. Oh. Where are my tweezers? Here they are. Yeah, these will do. The paddles. Yeah, I like that. Big missile, where are you? There you are. So the first two starters were Imperial Navy, and then the last starter was the Adeptus Astartes, the one with the Eldar. I don't know why I told you that, except for now you know. So there you go. Did I have a thought? Oh yeah, I guess I never really saw like the Adeptus Astartes stuff being dogfighting material. Some wars get troops to the battlefield kind of material. Apparently they have Xiphon fighters. I think I have a knock at my door. So I'm just gonna glue this. Oh, way too much. And then I'm gonna leave the stream for a sec. I'll see what's going on. And if it's nothing, I'll come back. And if it's something, I'll still come back. But just a little bit later. I think that's a pretty good profile. Alright. Mouse. No, I don't want to exit. That's the wrong audio. Okay, there we go. She said it was nothing. She was just playing. But I feel like my headphones are loud. No, nah, I don't know. Ah, yeah, that's really cool. I like it. All right, Mr. Chris, good to see you. See you next time. Oh, I'm really shaky. Shaky cam. Seems shakier than it should be. Let's see. I don't know. My headphones are super loud now. So I don't know what happened. Sound settings, master volume. No. Sound control panel, maybe. No, that's not it either. No, I don't know. Is it loud on here? No, it's not loud on there. This is loud on my headphones. I don't know. No, I just put my headphones down and then it got super loud when I put them back on. I don't know. I don't know what happened. It's a mystery. I'm just gonna have to live with it. Yeah, it's definitely way louder than it was before. But not on OBS. Just in my ears. Oh, okay. So I can control that, and it won't affect my desktop audio. Yeah, shaky cam sorted itself out. Don't know what happened there. So I'm gonna have some extra blast guns. Don't know if I'll ever need them for anything, but I'll have them. Two-headed troll, the pig or rock in his hands. Oh. Options. I don't know. How hungry does it look? I guess that's the real question. Ooh. Well, I'm glad I did the stream. We got to work on these. This is really fun. It's good to have a little chat. It's been a long time since I had a stream. It was a long time before that stream. Reaper Bones, two-headed trolls. Looks angry? Yeah, I'd say rock then. It's cool that they have options. Should probably do that. Well, that's true. Yeah, it's nice to get a little variety there. Kind of makes sense, really. That's pretty cool that you're getting a giant army done up. Let's see. I'll show you my progress. I got 12 of these guys finish up to this stage. And I have some characters done. So I'm working on the rank and file right now. And then I'll have a pretty good skirmish force. Maybe even a small regular size force. I decided to go red bows. Red bows are classic. And then once those are done, I'll start working on my elves, which I have beside me. I'll show them off in a moment or two. Ooh, those are long guns. Nope, move them over here. So yeah, the profile does look a little different. Not overly. You know, on the tabletop, I don't think you'd really notice too much which one it was. Okay. I counted the two-headed troll. You have 7. As a giant? Nice. Yeah, like skirmish forces, you could fit like 2 stormcasts in, so. I don't even know how many giants you could have in a skirmish force. Oh dear. I like that these have places to put the missiles on, unlike the Palladium books. Valkyries. 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 There we go. You don't have a skirmish level force for giants? Yeah. What's the lowest point of a giant? Of course, with the unit builder, you can just build your own lower point giants too. You don't have to. Because I imagine they're all based on the Games Workshop giants, which are freaking huge. Of course, a lot of D&D giants are also magical, so. Number 2. Good to go. All right. And the last one. everything first. Then I'll clean it up. Ooh. Oop. That's the end of this sprue. Just the 2 bits there. The lowest cost of a giant is 155, and I think a skirmish force is what, 250? $250, yeah. So you can make up some other units too, probably. The giants keep things as pets, probably. So you could have a giant leading a menagerie. Be pretty cool. Three giants for 2 skirmish forces. Take it. Yeah. That'd be tough. Oh, did it again. And all right, that should be enough of this. Bone grinder. 454. Who knows? Maybe I'll have the energy to stream on Friday and I'll get the Valkyries built. I do not know why. I cannot for the life of me remember how to say Valkyrie or Valkyra. I just can't. It's who I am. That's all there is to it. If you play from Giants, you can pick from other forces? Nice. Yeah, that'd be good. And yeah, he's a unit creator, make your own. Cool little dudes. Do you have any of those Pathfinder goblins? I always thought they were very unique looking, the D&D and Pathfinder style goblins. Like the modern style, with the weird big heads. Low-cost giant? Yeah, absolutely. I bet a low-cost giant's still a powerhouse. Especially compared to my goblins. I got their leader, which is a squig hopper. I painted up a hobgoblin. I got some hobgrot orange hiding somewhere around here. Because the color recipe I had for hobgrot flesh was not... didn't work out like it was supposed to. It's way too dirty. So I gotta highlight it up. Oh, come on. Get in there. Yeah, I think I have some Reaper Bones goblins that look like the Pathfinder style. I got some HeroClix ones. They're not HeroClix. What are they called? Those little booster packs that you have with the pre-painted miniatures. I have some of those. Okay, I don't know why. Guess I'm just losing dexterity now. In enough? In enough. Yeah, that'd work for a goblin for sure. I'll show you the hobgrot color. So, I think I used... it was like supposed to be 50-50 snakebite leather and Nazdrag yellow for the skin. And in the video I watched, it looked really good. It was very similar to this color, but in application it did not turn out this color, so... I feel like Dango's not a real human being. Yeah, it's basically a tan color. Not as orangey as I would have thought. But I think it'll be a good highlight. And you have some ogres as well. Do you mean Pathfinder or D&D? I think they're the Pathfinder. They might be the D&D. They're the ones with the big heads anyway. The gremlin-y looking dudes. In the Reaper Bones. I'd have to find my pile of Reaper Bones. Show you. Because I bought them. And then I decided I didn't really like them, so I should just probably send them your way if you like that style. Because I don't think I'll ever use them. Yeah, I think they're the Pathfinder style, big-headed goblins. Using them as NPCs in which one? Yeah. Makes sense. All right. We need you. We did it. Woo. Okie dokie. So, I have the flight sands. They're buried right now, so I can't pose them on the cool flight sands. I have the bases. Which I'll show you. So I have dials here for throttle and altitude, I think. That's what it is. So you can mask these off and paint this up. Ash did his a bronze color, which looked really cool. Do they have different factional symbols or? Let's see. Is there another one? No, that's not it. There's also drones for the Tau, which is really cool. I'm not sure how those are based. I'll find out when I get there, I guess. Alright, they did all the same, yeah. How many bases do we have? 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 bases. I thought I had one more. At least one. Oh, see. Oop. Imperials have drones as well? Neat. Not on these spurs, though. Okay. So that's it. That wraps up this stream. 2 for 31. So I will bid you good night. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciated it. And yeah, maybe Friday. We'll see. See how I feel. Oh, Friday. Oh, my neck. Stiff. All right. Bye.